Hey, everybody. Welcome to another one-on-one interview with Kat. Let's be, how are you doing?
Hey, Wade, how's it going?
Good. So, tell us, let's start this. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well,
Your channel
what,
is
what,
what I
what do you
meant,
want me
sorry.
to what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to
Like,
say,
you have like an intro, like a back, you know,
sure.
you're
Well,
fine.
my name is Cap. I also
I'll
go
give
by
you the
JT.
lie.
Oh, you got the big screen on me.
Yeah.
Um, I do have a channel. I have a channel on the Late Night with Cap over there on YouTube, and lately we've been covering all kinds of mystery, history, bizarre things. For example, this coming up Tuesday, we are going to talk about. I'm going to have a panel of guests where we're going to talk about Art Bell and his fascination with the phenom uh, of all the spooky UFO stuff that he used to get on his radio show. So yeah, that should be fun. You should check that out. But I, as also, yeah, just hang out with a good group of friends over there on After the Weekend and talk about movies. And I watch Wade's shorts, not your like real shorts, but like video shorts.
Hey, you got someone. There you go.
Yeah, it's solo show today. Yeah, that's Art Chudicki. He does a show with me on After the Weekend where we review classic movies from our childhood.
So, what did you? Speaking of you, you just hit a milestone, didn't you?
Yes, actually, a few weeks ago, I hit 1,000 subs on my main channel, and that was pretty surprising. I never thought I would ever get to 1,000, but I did, and I have done a lot of hard work in the last 3 months, and I guess it paid off. So to do that,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm
but
starting
as far
another.
as
Started.
like,
Start. Go ahead.
go ahead. Yeah, you're above the
I was
1,000.
no, I was just. No, I started another one.
Okay.
This is what it is basically. No, I saw. Well, I just uploaded 4 videos last night,
Yeah,
and I should have been asleep.
yeah, you got the fun
I don't
short.
know. My sleep schedule is off the rocker.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. If you don't
Um,
if you try to sleep on a rocker, that might be your problem. You probably should sleep in a bed.
hey, yeah, touche.
But yeah, you've got these shorts where you do. I love your.
I don't edit. I don't edit them. It looks
Yeah,
like it is. I should edit more, but I don't.
I like your like sports games shorts where your hockey
I need
and
to start doing that again. I just
yeah,
haven't.
those are
No,
fun.
let alone I haven't played Fortnite in forever.
Yeah, I used to do Fortnite. But I thought
I
the sports
should, but
ones
I
were
haven't.
fun. How you
I
were doing
um,
the Detroit Lions there, trying to win the Super Bowl for them.
yeah, and then I was like, lost the appetite. Did hockey, lost the appetite. I'll bring it back. I like.
Well,
I
I
have
mean,
too many ideas, not enough time to plan it all.
yeah, isn't that? I think that's the problem with every YouTuber.
Have
So
all
many,
these ideas, and I'm like, just when
so many
not
ideas.
in not
Um,
in my universe, R2. Not in my universe.
True, the
Technically,
Lions
we're
won.
back to back.
Wow.
Let alone,
Are you in the multiverse, Lions?
I guess.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's cool. Back to back, right? Really, back to back Lions Super Bowls, huh?
Yeah.
I think my buddy R2 would be super happy about that. I think he would be super excited that the Lions won two, not one, but two
Pretty.
Super Bowls.
You know what? But let me get past. Let me close this for a second.
So R2 says he was born in the suburbs outside of Detroit.
So
Are you
the
area?
question is, are you really a Detroiter?
Ooh, R2, are you really a Detroiter?
If you didn't live in Detroit, I mean, no.
Well, he's told
Trying to
me
be funny, but I didn't. Yeah, that's
he
fine.
he told me he lived on 8 Mile.
Okay, like you're talking French. I didn't even know where that's at, even if I wanted.
Oh, I thought you said you were from Detroit.
Yeah. Okay.
No, 8 Mile is where Eminem grew up. The rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he was.
No, I
he
know
was,
that. I just. I'll look it up later. It's somewhere on the channel. I don't remember where I put it. You gotta go hunting for it for
Okay.
like it's on there, but I'm trying to look it up again, and I don't even remember where I put it under. To be honest, I had too many videos that I can't even remember.
Okay.
But
are you talking about the Lions Super Bowl?
The Lions, it's somewhere on there. I don't remember. Oh,
Well,
you know what? I think I found it.
Oh, great.
I thought I did.
Like R2 just said there in the chat that he lived between 8 and 9 Mile, and he also asked you, "Are you a upper? Or do you live in Upper Michigan?"
No.
Or is that Ooper? Is it Youper? How do you pronounce that? No, he's not.
I was like, it's either playing at the Browns or playing at the Lions, one of the two, and I was like, let's just go. With
Okay,
the
so
Lions.
you don't live in Michigan.
No, never have.
Okay, never have.
I just picked them because of randomness. I was like, well,
picked them for randomness. Okay.
I was just throwing stuff against the wall, and they were in the playoffs. So I'm like, well, let's just I was done with the season. Like, let's transfer to another team. But
okay, so it's you.
I mean, it's whatever.
Whatever. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Where are you from?
West Coast.
West Coast. Okay. All right. So you were over there with Jock Nerdy and Broba Fett.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could say that. Okay. Close, but you know.
All right.
What? How do I explain? So, what made you want to do this whole thing?
This whole thing, like this show,
currently? Like your show. I said literally, I'm like been up since 9:30. So I'm even shocked with no sugar at all. So I was gonna get it. Just like I said, I literally was gonna take a nap, and then I'm like, got home, I'm like, let's just get this all set up before, you know.
Yeah. So R2 was also on the West Coast for a while. But you asked your question about why I started YouTube. Well, I was, to be honest, I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just helping a few YouTubers with thumbnails and doing a show.
Who are they?
Well, I was working on After the Weekends thumbnails. I was working on, do you know, Unlocking Lore?
No.
I was doing her thumbnails, and then I think I helped out a few other people with some logos, and then my buddy R2 down there was like, "Hey, you should do your own channel. It should be fun." After I was on After the Weekend for a few shows, and I said, "It's cool."
I don't remember how I found you. To be honest,
most people don't. They just find me.
I don't remember. You must have been on one of the somewhere, and I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what?
Be honest.
I bet you found me when I interviewed Jock Nerdy. You seem to be a good friend of him.
So, yeah.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, and then I said, R2's like, yeah, you should do your own show. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll do it. I wasn't sure what kind of show I was going to do, what channel I was going to do. I was kind of like you. I was just kind of like, you know what? I was going to try a few things and see what sticks. And the interview talking about weird things is what kind of stuck. So like Bigfoot and ghosts and mysteries. So that kind of stuck, and that's what we're doing now. And yeah, there you go. There's the story of a man named Cap.
What else?
Do you get that reference?
No.
Okay, it was a story of a man named Brady. No.
Oh, okay. If you would, okay.
I said.
Now I get it.
Now it's a story of a man named Cap, and that's the story. Why did you start YouTube?
Just because. No, technically it was an archive channel. I mean, I moved. Technically, I have Rumble, but I really don't use it. It's more to like it.
Do you because you did a lot of Fortnite games plays.
Yeah, until I just hit a wall.
Okay, you hit a wall on Fortnite. Yeah,
well, I mean, the problem is I don't really like none of the skins is even really like. I finished 4 and I was like, and I haven't played it in a while. Let alone who I normally play with offline. They're on the Warzone. I'm like, yeah, I tried Warzone and I'm not my style.
You know, Fortnite can drain you. You can hit a wall on Fortnite, but then you go back.
And what people, problem is what people don't realize is, half the time when you see the next time, not right now, obviously, go look up the comments. People don't get that I made them on purpose, how they are, to get the views and the laughter.
You make you make your shorts on purpose.
Yes.
Okay. So
what's the game? Here, I'll show you. Give me one.
Yeah. What's an example of what you're talking about? Who's interviewing who here?
Half asleep. And it'll be interesting. Let me see. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see where the best.
He's gonna bring up the short of the best.
I'm trying to find a good example here.
So you're saying you do things on purpose in Fortnite, and then people think you're.
No, what I do is I play it like I know, like anyone would, and then I find something funny and I record it.
Okay, and then people think you're.
Then I turn it into it. Yeah.
And people think you're not a serious Fortnite gamer.
Oh, they think I'm horrible at it. That's part of the fun.
You should put a disclaimer at the bottom of your video.
I should, but what's the fun in that?
I don't know. So what do you say to those comments?
I just let them. I keep them on there. I don't care.
You don't reply to them. You don't say.
I just laugh at them. I'm like.
What emoji is for that?
I haven't even thought about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a good one. Kind of watch one.
I do enjoy your what do you call it? Your shorts of your funny Fortnite. I'm trying to look at myself, but I don't know what you're looking.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here's a good one.
You were on one of my shows. You were on my 1,000 stream show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came on for a little bit.
Hold on. No. You know what the funny thing is? Let me.
What?
I go. Come on.
All right. Well.
Where is
the suspense is killing me.
No, I'll get there. Just let alone. I'm shocked. I'm still awake.
Do you need to go to bed?
No.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm just trying to get my footing. See? R2. See, that's what. Well, I should make a new logo, but I'm too lazy.
Okay.
So it's either you see this one, or you see this one.
I like the gold. The gold is like a flash.
That's what I use for most though.
Okay. Well, you have two different channels. You have the live show, and then you have the game one.
I like this one better.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I know everybody so all the merch is the yellow one.
Okay. You have merch?
And then I use yeah.
Wow.
You don't know it?
No. Here. I'm still waiting for you to show me this short that you're gonna show me.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm getting there.
Then you can show me them.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. So what's going on here?
Basically, they can't hide. See how right here?
Yeah.
They think it's a bot.
They think what's
even if it is the person right there.
Okay. They think they think that's a bot.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why would they think that's a bot?
Because it's not shooting back at you. Even if it was a bot, it's probably not. They're probably just trying to just stuff like that. I'm like, seriously?
So why would that upset someone?
Because I don't know. They're probably kids, to be honest.
Kids. That person's running, but this person turned around. I don't understand.
Yeah, but you would think they're probably thinking they probably would shoot it. Like shoot at you.
Okay.
Versus
what's your outfit?
Snake.
Okay. But you say right there, you say you can't run, but you can't hide.
That's because they rain around basically they rain around. If you go back to see how they rain around.
Mm-hmm.
And then they run around the building. They don't come at me. They run away.
Well,
so
I mean, you could run away in Fortnite and be okay.
I could, but it's funnier that way. I don't know. Can't explain my horniness.
Your horniness?
No, corny.
Oh, you said horny.
I thought I said corny. Go for it. Where
you.
I'm shocked. I'm go away.
You could be. Hopefully, you could be.
Okay.
So
here's back to the Rumble really quick.
Okay, the Rumble.
So basically, all the YouTube stuff, it's a backlog.
Yeah, it looks great.
So yes, I'm on Rumble, but I really don't. It's just an archive in case for some reason YouTube
takes you down.
Yeah,
for not being good at Fortnite.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Now, I mean, why would they take your channel down?
I don't know.
You don't.
I have no clue. I have no reason.
You don't seem like
would ever do it, but I don't know. You know how it is.
You don't seem like a troublemaker.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Well,
but you never know. One wrong move and you're
wrong move and the overlords will take you down. You're right.
So I was just thinking 3 steps ahead.
3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So you said you had merch. That's cool. I actually saw one of your merch. You have like a shirt with dogs on it because you have dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have a merch store. I have mugs and hats and t-shirts and a hoodie. No, a tank top. I think I have a tank top and a hoodie. Speaking of which, I think I need to buy more because one of my shirts is fading.
What do you mean?
Fading. Like the logo's fading.
Oh, I thought you meant like the what? I never.
Do Are you on Teespring, or are you
No.
on like what are you on? What are you?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Okay.
There.
Oh, there you waynation.com. Look at that. Wow. You're really you're on top of it.
Yeah. I keep it all in house.
Oh, really? Do you make your own shirts?
No, I mean, okay, as far as my team goes, I basically know everybody in the house. Artist to person that runs it to, not really mods per se, but
Okay, looks great.
And then
look at that. I like
stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah.
A lot of people like stickers. Who doesn't want a sticker? My kid.
No, you have stickers, the logo.
Oh, you have teddy bears.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you go over to here,
what you
can do is
who supplies all your teddy bears?
The website.
Well, okay. Is there a company?
Yeah, my Spreadshop.
Okay, Spreadshop does it. Okay.
Gotcha. So you have Dot Pup, you have a Panda Bear, you have another Panda Bear.
Wow.
I mean,
Bunnies. Rabbit.
The funny thing is I only have two.
Did you draw those dogs? Did you draw the dogs?
No.
No, okay.
The same person that did my logo told them what I wanted.
And they drew a dog. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
So there's that. And then
I like the hat. That's nice.
So there's those. And those are organic.
Organic hats?
Yeah.
Do they grow on a tree? No? Okay.
You're just giving me ammo for short material. Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
So let me see if this is the only difference between this shirt and if you go, I don't know if anybody's been for the long haul, if I can get down here. The only difference between the shirt you just saw versus this one is the first one doesn't have this on it.
Oh, is that on the back?
On this version, it is for this.
Oh, wow.
So what I basically do is I go Twitch and then I bring it over to YouTube.
Okay, that's cool.
So unlike what StreamYard, if Microsoft would have done what PlayStation did to YouTube, I would have been YouTube from the start, but
Okay.
Anyways,
do you play on an Xbox?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you on was it Xbox, the new one?
The newest one?
Yeah.
What
generation of Xbox were you?
No, I have the new one and the last one.
Okay.
I have two.
The last Xbox I had was a 360.
Have that. I haven't used it in forever.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the house.
Yeah, I've been a kind of a PlayStation guy.
The funny thing is I almost was a PS3 person.
Oh.
But because of Call of Duty, it turned into 360. So I'm like, I haven't switched. Everything uniform.
Yeah, I've had a PlayStation 1. I've had a PlayStation 2. I've had a PlayStation 4, and I have a 5. So
I don't know. I wouldn't know that.
You should know these things about your product before you sell them, especially if you have puppies on your shirts.
They're cartoon. So? And Yeah, I know. Right.
So I just gave you my rundown of the systems I've had for like the PlayStation mostly. I did have a 360 in between there. So instead of a PlayStation 3, I had a 360. So what systems did you have?
I'll run. I have a perfect video for that.
You can't just tell me you have a perfect video.
No, it would be easier. The problem is I'll do the handheld version and I'll tell you everything. The non-handheld.
Handheld, I have the Switch. I have a Switch, and that was my first handheld.
I did it so far back that I gotta go find it.
Yeah, the Switch was my first handheld because it's technically a handheld.
Yeah.
Since I had to play a Game Boy, so I haven't had a hand console in a long time. Are you going to show me your entire catalog?
Yes, I'm good. I updated it. I just haven't made a video to update it.
Okay.
I have a playlist, and I just got to remember what playlist it's in. Funny.
But do you have a PlayStation 5 now?
No, I have the new Xbox. Until they make a new one.
Okay.
Like I heard they were going to do.
Yeah. Do you believe that?
I
don't know. I think they should at least give it another couple years.
I don't get why if that was true, why did they come out with the new one? To be honest, they should have just kept everything on the last one.
Mysteries. So, what game are you playing now?
Eventually, I'll stream Fallout 4. I just finished it finally.
Okay.
Now so I'll probably start it on Tuesday.
You said that you were watching the show Fallout. Do you like it?
Already finished it.
After
2 days. That's why I'm having the panel on tomorrow night. Here we go.
Okay, who's going to be on your panel?
We'll see. I've had a couple people say yes. I don't know. We'll see who shows up tomorrow.
Do you like the show?
Yeah. There's a couple flaws, but what show haven't compared to Wheel of Time is 10 times better.
You're right. What show doesn't have flaws?
I mean, that's why I could have gave it a 10 out of 10, but I gave it a 9 out of 10, just a couple flaws, but we'll get into that later.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Make sure.
If I went into it now, I wouldn't have a show tomorrow.
You're right. That's what I was going to tell you. You're smart. Seriously.
Here we go. You ready?
Oh, wow. Look at this. What is this?
It's on the...
Oh, this is your collection.
As of 9 months ago.
Okay, but this is your collection of games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll explain it. Now, I will play this, and then if you still confused, I will... Let's just play the video, and then
let's just play the video. Let's go.
This is the game that I got from a friend.
Wow. Is that a Game Boy Advance? It is.
Yep.
These are what I bought recently.
Okay, cool. Ooh, baseball on the Game Boy.
These were on my old Game Boy
games
that I found.
Are those Advance games? Those are Game Boy Advances?
Yep. No, except for...
Look at you.
Color. All the rest are Advance.
Okay, what was the other things over there on the other side?
What?
You spun the camera around.
These?
What are those?
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay.
The old DS games.
So
Oh,
these are
DS.
all the DSs.
Are the
3DS are here. The normal DSs are here. Basically, all these right here can be played on any of these. The whiter ones can only be played on these two.
Okay.
newer 3DSs, DSi, and an old DS.
So that's the first one that had the camera.
You've got quite the collection there.
And I kind of plundered the family collection.
You plundered
But they siblings. Some of them are siblings. So the white one is a sibling, black one is a sibling. The black and the red are mine.
Okay, so they're not all yours. R2
Technically they are now, but
okay, you plundered. Okay.
Yes.
R2
so
says you have R2 says you have way too many DSs.
No, because I'll get into that.
Okay, you'll get into that. Okay. Don't R2 there's a reason why he has them. And I don't think it's
because what I can the white one can play you know what? You saw the video.
Yeah.
I will give me 1 second. Send it to no, it'll make sense. Just give me 1 second to do this.
Sure.
So I can send this to myself. So I can do this.
Yeah.
Because I can do this. Just fine. No. Oh. Hold on. Hey, no, these ones. What I can do is some of them won't do this.
Okay.
It all makes sense. As I hit the laptop
Yeah.
chair on my
how many other games do you have?
of what? Are we talking Switch or are we talking
what other systems do you have? Oh, DJ Ronnie's in the chat. He liked your joke about
really quick.
He liked your joke. He liked R2's joke about DSs.
Problem is, I have a nice chair at that. But it's nice. It's just probably that it's on carpet, so I'm trying to move it and get out of the way.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't really work on carpet.
What are you moving?
The chair that I'm sitting on right now.
Oh, okay.
And
the
it
chair
wasn't
doesn't
moving
work.
on carpet.
You know, you can get one of those plastic.
I don't have the room for it.
Well, you can make a small one.
Not in. I'll show you the setup after.
Oh, okay. You don't have to show it. Oh, you don't want to show the people on the show. Okay, I get it. I get you.
I mean,
Stupid typo.
We got two real Wades. Look at this.
Because no.
Wow.
Unplanned.
Well, why is there two of you? Do you have a twin?
No. Hold on. How I show it. The stuff. Should have planned it better.
It's okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It'll be back. Just give me a second.
Okay. Do you want me to say something? Like, do you want me to do anything?
No, it'll be a second.
Okay.
There we go. Where's that? So you see how this is right here?
Dual cam. Okay.
This is
hey, what game is that?
Tarzan.
Okay.
The funny thing is, I thought this one. No, I thought
Now
this,
is that the one with the trackpad?
I mean this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just won't work with.
Okay, that's the one with the touch screen, right? The touchpad. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I remember that one.
But so this one,
weren't those Disney games great? Those old Disney games were so awesome. Like my favorite Disney game was
this
Aladdin.
was fun.
Yeah, my first Disney game was Aladdin. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. No, I was Tarzan.
You were Tarzan.
Somewhere I have.
I don't know how old you are, but Aladdin came out like in the 90s.
No, I know. I've heard of it. I just never.
Okay. How old are you? You don't know? Is it a mystery?
Yeah, leave it a mystery.
Okay. All right. Leave it a mystery.
All right. The only difference what you just saw in this.
Oh, I heard the Game Boy noise. What'd you turn on?
The problem is I have a better setup. I need to go look for everything, but I haven't got there yet.
Okay.
The problem is this light was never mine to begin with. I had the bigger, wider screen, but
okay. Oh, look at that!
You can say those.
Oh wow!
See, so there's the difference between the one you saw and this one.
Yeah, that's the Advance. That's cool. That's old school.
Now this one I didn't have originally.
Okay.
Mine was like GameCube purple.
Okay. GameCube purple.
So, see, back in the day, I don't know if I was going to show up, but here. See, this was perfect for car rides because you could just, at night, you could just pop this in and you can just play the game. Per se.
Yeah, that's all. That's quite the setup there.
So that's what us 90s kids.
90s kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you were okay. If you say you were 90s kids and you were in the 90s,
I'll give you the ball for it. But
it's okay.
So what I do is I play that Advance on the white DS, and I play all the color ones on the others.
Okay.
I really don't use that DS that you saw. I really don't use it that often. I usually use to sell anything.
Got it.
But I.
Okay.
And then this I bought.
Oh.
So I never had this. Now I knew this was a thing. I was more the black, the one that you saw just a second ago. This was before my time, obviously.
Well, that was not before my time. That was actually my time.
I know. And the problem is, unlike what I learned after the fact, like,
do you collect these games?
Yeah, I buy them.
Yeah, but do you collect them? Like, do you buy them for collectors?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm not going to get every single console. Like,
some of these games are so rare now that they are collectible items.
Now, I hear.
Oh, Mario. Oh, okay. Don't fall or anything. No,
I'm good.
Okay, you got Pokemon. Those games right there, I think, are actually worth something.
The problem is, I bought this when I bought this. So the problem is, I thought this could be played on this. Like Golden could, forgot that this came out for the color. Go figure. Now this can be played on this. Obviously,
the gold one cannot be played on the regular Game Boy.
Here, I'll show you why.
Well, you said it was color.
No, here. I boot her up like normal. I just see I have it in the back. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Versus if now I gotta make sure that.
Oh, so the game wasn't loading
because it was in 2 versus if I do this, I'm gonna make sure the audio is off for it.
Okay.
Don't. Versus, see how this is? Trying to make sure the audio's off. See how this one works? See how it has the load up screen? I mean, you can't tell, but
I see. You know, yeah, I see.
That is blue, so you see the difference?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Okay.
And I didn't learn that till I got in a plane. I was like, oh, cool, let's play Gold on the airplane. I don't need online or anything. Got to boot it up, and you're like, what is going on? And then I finally figured out that I'm like, oh, I would need a color, Game Boy Color for that. So,
yeah. First world problems. Whoa, what happened?
I was trying to exit out, and I hit the zoom in.
Hey, welcome back.
That. So there's
that.
I
collect some stuff too. I bought some things over the weekend. You want to see?
What?
So I collect comic books. So like this is something I got the other day.
I need to have you on for Saturday is what I need to have you on for the collectibles show.
Look at that. And so this is Iron Man number 172, but it has a guest appearance of me, and I'm carrying him out of a fire.
Who?
It's a guest.
Iron Man?
Yeah, it's Iron Man, but it's a guest star of Captain America. Yeah, I remember this story. I got a little. My shield got a little toasty when I was carrying Tony out of the flames. Oh my gosh! What are you showing me now? Look at this. Wait, I'm not done.
Hold on.
No, you're echoing.
I forgot to turn the echo off.
Yeah, this is the whole show me. I'll show me.
So this is where I keep everything. Okay. I started off keeping it all uniform, and then I'm like, oh, it's not gonna.
You got a lot of batteries there.
No, for the Game Boys. Okay. Not it's now. This is how they used to play multiplayer.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Now, what I didn't realize, I thought I could do multiplayer from Game Boy to Game Boy. No, it's only advanced to advanced.
Yeah.
Learn that the hard way.
You know who knows a lot? Do you know who knows a lot about this stuff?
Not kid.
R2 the Icky knows a lot about this stuff. He has boxes full of all these things.
So you know how I bought the Game Boy?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Bought it the same time.
That's like the original Tetris.
It is basically.
Yeah, I actually have.
Let alone. It works like a dream. The problem is, see how it, it's a little fading, but
I actually have that game in my closet.
So there's all the retro, like handhelds, all the stuff. Problem is I don't use them very often. The batteries, you know how bad everything was in the 90s. It was all batteries.
Yeah, all batteries. Nothing uses batteries anymore, right?
Well, what you can do is, I don't have one yet, but mostly you can go and buy the Game Boy, like just plug in like like your cell phone.
Yeah. I think
someone randomly gives me one, then I'll take it. obviously.
Okay. Do you where you live, and you don't have to say where, do you have like a
I have a
old
couple.
do you have a game store that you can buy all this stuff at? Is that where you go?
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
I bought a couple.
I see.
Like that Tarzan, the Game Boy Advance one. Even if so this is all split. A little bit of
Switch.
COD.
COD.
Like on Warfare. I don't play that often.
Right.
Let alone. So you have movies. I basically like all your bigger.
Hey, Ready Player One.
Yeah.
We just reviewed that over there on After the Weekend. That's a great movie.
So, funny thing is, I can play. I have all the DLC for this.
Okay.
Then I'll probably do it. The problem is I was waiting. Well, I was gonna watch the show, then do the review, and then I was gonna after the fact, once I had a clear time,
Okay.
I was gonna play this.
Okay. I think it'd be fun to watch.
That'll be played. I used to play these like no tomorrow. But
oh wow, Madden 2012. That's an old one.
This is another one I love. So there's that.
Tron.
This one, I could find it. Somehow I could buy this. Now I have it. The problem is I don't know what's wrong with this, but I had to figure that out later.
Maybe it's scratched.
Technically, I have it right. I don't know. See right there. I have it on top of.
Okay.
So
you have a minion on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So besides the square one, that's what I used to play.
Awesome.
I had it.
You gave your whole channel quite the tour.
Yeah. And then a couple, all my bigger disc stuff. They're not,
Oh, BioShock.
What I want to do is eventually I want to play I have funny thing about this one. Got this during the 2020.
Oh, okay, COVID. Okay.
So I remember, I've never owned it on X. I need to get the stuff on Xbox.
It's a fun game. It's fun.
The funny thing is, technically, I could technically play this one. I just have to get 1 and 2. I tried to. I don't like 2. Well, that's just me.
I've only played the first one.
1's great.
Okay. Yeah, it is great. It's fun. So
but that's all.
That's all, folks.
No, I mean that's all as far as the talk,
All right.
That's for
very cool.
I just gotta get all.
That's for another day.
No, basically all the box. I gotta get all the boxes.
Okay. All right. Very cool. So, all right. Awesome.
So that's basically where I keep all the stuff that I don't. I mean, I have other spots, but
okay. Do you were you excited about Fallout the show?
I was just worried it was gonna be another real timer Halo, what brings the power.
Yeah, Halo wasn't a very good show. So
back to this. So that's how, if I have, that's how I normally do it if I want to show something.
Okay. All right, very cool. Well,
I kind of doubt that R2.
No, it's true. all of his electronics, he converted them where they either run off diesel or nuclear. It's true. I've been to his house. I've seen it. It's pretty wild. A lot of his neighbors complain that his house smells like diesel, but it is what it is. And his basement glows from all the nuclear power.
So you know how I just showed you like Game Boy, like gray Game Boy?
Yeah.
The nice thing is when I bought it, it was $80, and where the batteries was like mint condition. So I don't know.
$80 for a Game Boy?
No, for the gray one, the original.
Yeah. What? Wow.
Yeah. Now it goes once you hit 64, you hit the GameCube, is where you're gonna run into some brick walls. You can get them. You just gotta pay an arm and a leg.
Yeah, arm and a leg. Okay.
And unless you want, and then it obviously if you want to buy any of the old Pokemon, you gotta pay an arm. Last one I saw was 120 for yellow.
Yeah, so I'm saying like those Pokemon games are expensive. They're worth something. Hey, what's up, Love It? Nice to see you.
I'm assuming they're normally on your.
Yes, she is a regular on the show sometimes, and she's great. She's very supportive. Of all the YouTubers she can be supportive.
No, I was trying to do one thing, and I thought I didn't. You can tell I'm still new at this whole screen nerds.
No worries. What was your question?
No. Does anybody have a question?
Does anyone have a question in the chat for me or Raid? Is this like the final question of the night? Like, is this like the send off?
It can be. I wasn't planning on it. Okay. I was gonna go as long as we want to go for. Assuming
Well, I can't go on forever. I do have a family and a child.
No, I know that. I figured that. I was just, you know what I mean.
Oh, R2 says, "Love It After Ever." She has never been in ATW. Okay, R2 wants my address. You can't have my address. Why don't we ask some real questions here, folks?
Well,
how about this? How about this, Wade? How about this? How about the people in the chat? They give us 5 questions, and both of us has to answer truthfully. And when those 5 questions are up, we will we'll see if our answers match, and then we'll at the end we'll see which ones we match up.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, here we go. Here's the first question.
Where do we start at? You're gonna tell me.
Here we go. Love It After Ever ask, what is our favorite GameCube game?
You go first. You're the guest.
Well, I never played the GameCube, so
seriously. Oh, but you're probably now.
So my answer.
Grew up with the original Game Boy, then I'll give you a pass.
I did not have a GameCube, but my friend had a GameCube, and I always liked to play Smash Brothers, the original one. So there you go.
For the GameCube.
Yes. So that was
okay. The question is, did you know there was one before Melee?
I probably did not know that. Like I said, I wasn't a Nintendo guy. My friend was. So what about you? What is your favorite GameCube game?
Probably Double Dash.
Double Dash. Okay. All right.
It's Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart. Okay. R2 has another question. This is question number 2. What is your favorite arcade game? Mine, I used to play this all the time. in Peter Piper Pizza, and it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. That was my favorite arcade game. I spent a lot of money on tokens on that game.
So the funny thing is,
what?
Before you get to my answer, speaking of, I hit the wrong part. This is so you said Melee was the first. Does anybody remember this? This was the first Smash.
You're right. You corrected me. The one on Nintendo 64 was the first. You are right. Sorry.
And the problem is what you don't. So Luigi was on there, Mario was on there, Donkey Kong. Everybody, all the big hitters.
Okay, Archie said he had that.
So
okay, so what's your...
I never owned it, but anyways.
Okay, 40% off. 60% off. Okay, so what is your favorite arcade game?
Me?
Yeah.
I can show you my favorite. Give me.
You can't say it.
I want to see if people know what it is first.
Okay.
Well, before I say it. No, it's easy. If you saw it on the channel, you'll know exactly what it is.
Arcade game, like physical.
Yes, I know.
Not like
it is.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Are we talking like arcade, or are we talking like console?
Arcade. Like you went to an arcade and played it in another, not your house. It was like out of your house in like a restaurant or like a putt golf place.
Does anybody remember this?
Yeah. Actually, they still have those.
Yep. I can get it down to science.
Yeah, you know the
4 out of 5 times. So
you know the science of that game. Okay, very cool.
I don't even need a hack. Now let me add this. I mean, occasionally, you hit, depends on what setting they put it on, obviously, like any other arcade game.
Okay.
But once I get it down, I'm pretty much 9 times out of 10.
Nice.
Hit it 4 out of 5.
Love It After Ever says hers was Street Fighter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a good one. By the way, he's 91 away from 100. Is that true? I thought you were at 50.
Yeah. No, on this channel.
Okay. The other question was, here's question 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you see question 3?
I already said no.
Have you accidentally eaten a booger?
No.
I have. It sucks. When you have a beard, things just get in here, and then when you're eating, it just happens.
Yeah.
Okay. We have 2 more questions, folks. We need 2 more questions.
2 more. See, what I miss is, yes, I remember that. My other one would have been skee ball, but
skee ball. Okay.
But the problem is, like the video, everybody now is like all into the card phase. Like you don't even take tokens that often anymore. You know what I mean? If you've been to arcade. All right. What are we at? 3, 2 more.
2 more questions, folks. We're waiting. Okay, we need 2 more questions, Wade. Okay, what is your favorite band?
The problem is, what are we doing? What's the limit here?
What do you mean the limit?
80, are we talking 80s or what are we? You gotta
just
give
favorite,
us a parameter.
You're in the car and you're like, I want to jam out to this. What is your favorite band?
You go first.
Oh, you want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a band. So that means multiple people in the band, like in the group. So it's not a single singer. I'm assuming.
Yes.
So my favorite band, to be honest, would be I don't know. I'll say this. Do you remember? You might not remember these people. Do you remember? Do you remember Korn? I always liked Korn. Do you remember Korn, the band?
Give me a song title, and then I said maybe.
You don't know the band Korn? Korn?
No.
Wow. Like there's one song, Adidas. No?
No.
Okay. Well, it's like a hardcore, well, not really hardcore. It's like a 90s rock band. Also like Limp Bizkit. That was a good one. That was a good band.
Okay.
Do you know who Limp Bizkit is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're in this. They had a song together. How about the Beatles? Do you know the Beatles?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't heard of them.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're 3 years old, then I guess you have.
Who is your favorite band?
Probably AC/DC then.
AC/DC. Okay. You know who AC/DC is, but you don't know who Korn is. Okay. All right.
Like I said, it depends on the. Give me a song title and I said maybe.
I gave you one. Adidas.
No.
Okay.
I have no clue.
All right. Look it up one day.
I'll look it up after.
Okay. We need one more question.
There. I redid it, but so I redid this one so that way it's ticking.
Yeah, you're at 51 subscribers.
Yeah.
So actually you're 50 away from 100.
No, wouldn't it be 49?
Oh, 49. But you have 91 away down there at the bottom.
Like I said, it's been a day.
It's been a day, people. It's been a day.
I literally been up since 9:30.
Well, maybe you should start winding down, and then we.
No, the problem is I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna play video game.
Okay. So
I say that just as a joke.
We need one more question. We're waiting here. Who is it? Who could it be? Who's gonna give the last question?
What are you? You must know what this means, Cap, because I have no clue.
Known as, that's how you pronounce. That's how you say corn in Mexico.
Oh.
And then he said, "All day I dream about Smash Bros. Adidas." Coke or Pepsi?
It depends.
I'm a Coke guy.
So did you? Okay, speaking of Coke, did you get the new Coke bottles yet?
No.
The Marvel ones?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm like a Diet Coke guy, but I will pick.
I know, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't.
The Marvel. No. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Here,
I don't know.
I will.
No, you know what? Actually know what? You sent me a picture of what you're talking. You are right. I know what you're talking about. So you must be a Coke guy as well.
Nah, depend on what I feel like. They're all
depend.
I can go Coke, Pepsi, is whatever I feel like, or whatever I'm.
Whatever you're in the mood for. Okay.
So this is, I don't know. So this is what I mean.
Oh yeah, you took a picture of this and you sent it to me. No, I have not. I have not physically went out and bought these yet. No.
But you've heard of them, right?
I've never. The only time I've ever known about them was when you told me.
I can't believe someone is actually.
So when I don't really shop. When I shop, I don't really look for this kind of stuff. I normally shop generic, or I just quickly get in and out. I don't look for.
I'm just saying, if you're feeling like this.
I don't look for gimmicks.
I normally don't either, unless I tried it and it doesn't taste any different than normal Coke. It's just a gimmick.
Yes, it is. I knew a guy. He used to collect soda cans like that. He had an entire bookshelf like probably a five bookshelf, and it was probably about as deep as like a book, like a normal book, right? Like a normal bookshelf. And he had cans of sodas stacked twice on each shelf. So he had like back to back soda per soda and like a whole stack of those. He saved all those cans like that. He had cans from like the 80s, he had cans from the 70s, he had special cans from like Star Wars, he had special cans from like weird different flavors. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And the really old ones, which was the really old ones, I'm talking like from the 80s or 90s, the soda started to the water in the soda started to evaporate out of the cans, and some of them felt empty, but they were never opened. What do you think about that?
All right, so last thing before we start the wind down.
You don't care about my friend that had a
No, I heard no.
Okay, all right.
I remember that craze.
Okay.
I
was gonna tell you a lot of them were empty. Unfortunately, he had to eventually get rid of them all, but because they some of them actually started like the caramel and all that stuff, the sediment of the soda, it started to eat away some of the...
You know what I almost did one time?
What?
I had the one that we had like complete the sodas and all bottles. I almost was like, ooh, I want to try one, and then I'm like, I don't know what.
Don't drink old soda. Don't drink old soda.
Why? Because you've done it before?
It's not wise.
I'll take Cap's advice.
Take my advice on that. I wouldn't do it.
All right,
last thing, folks.
Before we start winding down. So you see this comment right here?
Since when you don't aim for the body when it's a 95?
All right. So you see the comment. Now watch this.
Okay, you shot his arm off.
Yes, because I was trying to go for like I said before, I was trying to go for the funny. Now I could have. What you don't see there is on every other one, I went for the body shot, like the torso.
Okay, you just wanted to shoot.
But I was just trying to see if it would, if it would like grow or whatever. I was still experimenting.
Okay, so these people don't know you're being funny.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I was meaning by.
Okay. Well, I like your content.
People don't get the humor. I'm like, that's why I leave them up. I'm like, I could respond to every single video. I'm like, why am I going to do that 100 times?
I try to respond to everybody. But I don't get that many comments, to be honest. So yeah, I like your shorts. I think they are pretty fun.
But yeah, I gotta start making a bunch more for this channel, but we'll get there. I'll probably make them tomorrow. I'll probably play games in it for the other one, and then once this is able to start making.
Okay, sounds
tomorrow,
great.
I'll cut in the stuff tomorrow.
It's okay. It's great.
You're good. We're almost done.
We're wrapping up.
Yeah.
So love it. You're gonna have to go back and see if we answered your questions.
All right. You got any? So what you got coming out soon?
Well, okay. So last Wednesday, I had a video go live about a man who traveled to he time traveled to 1966 for a few hours. We talked about that with a guest Jason Sandberg. That was really fun. So you can check that one out now. And Tuesday, I'm going live with a group of people, panel of people. And I'm not sure if you know who Art Bell is. He was an older gentleman that was on the radio in the 90s and the early 2000s, where he talked about the weird, the unknown, the aliens, sort of like what I do. And we're going to pay a little tribute to that man because he was such a great entertainer. He's no longer with us, but so we're gonna do that on Tuesday. So that should be fun. So make sure you check that out. Alrighty, that's all I got, man.
Okay, so I got. I show on those. So, one show. Speaking of Fallout, let me get there. So what?
Speaking of Fallout.
Let me get there. All right, so let me get those to here. Go to here. All right, so you see, we're live right here.
Yeah.
This is in 21 hours.
21 hours, folks.
His review panel, all of season 1. With I will be there definitely. We'll see who will show up. We'll see who will show up. See who shows up tomorrow.
Wait, you're at 53.
I haven't checked yet. Yeah, I was almost done.
It says right there, you're at 53. You got 53 subs.
Thank you.
So you are now 47 away, right? Would that be 47?
I think so.
Okay, I'm not good.
It'd be 47.
Okay, great.
So don't forget to come by tomorrow.
You know what? I'm gonna
fix.
I haven't seen the show, so I don't want to be spoiled, but I'll stop by for a little bit. Is that fair?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I will. Don't worry. I'll put the spoilers
at the end.
Yeah, the spoilers down on the. I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
So there's this Saturday at 8:00 will be 8 p.m. Will be collectibles. Now depends on who shows up for Saturday. If I don't get any takers, then it'll be. Let me get this set really quick. It'll be. Then I might pivot. And go to. I'll start Fallout gameplay.
Okay.
Saturday night. And it'll be. I'm almost done, I promise.
It's okay. Take your time. It's all right.
All right. So this will be. So if I'm not live on the current channel, like I am. Let me turn that off. This will be where I will be Saturday. Now, if I get a bunch of people for Saturday on this channel for the collectible show, then I will be live here. So check here, check Twitter.
Okay, I'm going to check.
I'll be either one of 2 spots. But,
okay.
Yeah. So that's what I got for Saturday, and then we'll see what next week holds But yeah, so that's what I got coming up. Who knows? Maybe Tuesday will be impromptu. I don't know. We'll cross that when I get closer. But as far as
you should be available, you should watch my show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
But okay, worst case scenario, I don't see it live. I'll go watch the replay.
Yeah, you can watch the replay.
Like you should do if you're watching the replay.
Yes. You should watch the replay of this show.
So there.
There.
Let me see who. Since I don't know how to send people the YouTube way, let me see who's live.
What's the YouTube way?
No, I'm saying where you can, you can send it to the other. Somehow you're able to send it all your viewers. All they would do is stay, and then they get sent to another channel.
Okay.
What you can, I'm going to let's send you over.
Good night. Good night. Love it after love ever. I hope the baby's doing well.
I'm gonna send you over to. Let's go over to my buddies.
My buddies.
Let's go over to. I'm gonna send you over to my buddy X Wing.
Okay, you're sending all the people in the chat to another channel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm almost done.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you were saying.
Yes. So you can do me a favor once. If you can go to this channel link.
Go to it.
And then type in, if I can type.
Okay. Now what?
You can type this in the chat. I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys on the next show.
Yeah, see you guys all later. Wade live raid. See ya.
Bye.